TikTok is just super saturated because, like, it's just so easy to just post a video, whereas I feel like back in the day, YouTube, you had to be a little bit more polished and it took a longer to edit. Like, everything had to be more, like, produced, whereas I feel like social media has taken a really, like, chill, relaxed, people like that genuine feel, and so, like, you don't have to really edit so much. So I think that's how I built my platform back in the day. Yeah, that's who I used to watch too. I've never known who was the Texas Tech mascot, actually. I'm from Texas. I have a Get Ready With Me where I talked all about how I got into news reporting. It's in, like, a playlist on my channel called, like, I think TV News. But basically, I just kind of learned from, like, a pretty young age that I really wanted to do that. And then I majored in college and did an internship. I majored in journalism in college. Got an internship at a local news station in my college town and built, like, a reel, which is how you get your job. It's like little highlight clips of your best work. And then through my internship, I also met a girl who had come from the station I work at now. And so when I interviewed here at my station I work at now, I was able to be like, oh, I know her. And then my boss now reached out to her, got a reference for me, and her and I were cool. So she obviously, like, gave me a good reference. And so then I got hired at my station. That is kind of the long story short, but I have a more in-depth video. I did not cheer in college. I considered it, but I didn't do it. I quit competitive cheer when I was a sophomore in high school, and then I did high school cheer all the way through. It's an e.l.f. brow pencil. I am from Texas, so valid point. Very valid point. Social media did completely shift. What made me decide to quit comp cheer? I've literally only talked about this once. And I don't know. Actually, I made a video a long time ago, like, why I quit. And I really beat around the bush. And then one time on a live, I, like, gave you guys the tea. But no, I am not involved in my sorority anymore. I graduated, like, over a year ago. I quit because my coach really I was super burnt out, but I had a really, like, not great coach, like, my last 2 years of cheer. And it just, like, really ruined it for me. Thank you. I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow as foundation. It slays. Thank you, Hannah Montana. Tips for making your high school cheer team. I think you need to have a good attitude, be very coachable. You need to be so prepared going into your tryout. If they send you any like material beforehand that you can learn, like, know it like the back of your hand, because that shows when somebody walks in and you're like, wow, they really know what they're doing, like, they really have been practicing, they really want to be here. That is, like, a really good sign. I know, I hate when a coach ruins the sport for you too. The tea of it, I mean, it's really not that juicy. Like, I had this coach for 2 years in a row. In the first year I had him, I had a mind block, and I was basing for the first time ever. I just, like, wasn't doing that well, but he really liked me that year. Like, he was really nice to me. And then going into the second year, I got my life together. I knew how to base better, and I didn't have a mind block anymore, so I was, like, doing much better, but he just didn't like me that year for some reason. So he was just not great to my whole team, honestly, in general. Like, at one point he didn't coach us for, like, a month because he said that we were he said we were the reason he was being a bad husband and a bad father. And so he couldn't coach us for, like, a month because he needed to wait till we were good again. Then we got good again, he came back and we got bad again because he was just, like, he was, like, a stressor, okay? So anyways, yeah, I love my gym. He doesn't coach there anymore, so no hate to the gym I used to cheer at. Like, everybody's incredible. This was, like, the one bad experience I ever had there, and he doesn't coach there anymore. So that was just wild, and it was just exhausting. So that is why I quit. And I actually did go back. I decided to try out again. And so I went to tryouts after that season, and all my coaches were, like, shocked that I was there, because I kind of made it very clear that I wanted to quit. And I was really burnt out. Anyway, so when I showed up, all my coaches were happy, and then he pulled me into his office and told me that he doesn't support me trying out, and they didn't want uncommitted athletes. And so I was like, okay. And so I did my tryout, and then I quickly kind of figured out he was going to be my coach again, unfortunately, because I was still going to be on the same level, and he was most likely going to be coaching that team again, which he did. And then after that, he didn't coach again. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to try out if I'm going to be stuck with this man again. So I quit. Anyways, it was crazy. Would I ever consider coaching? I don't think so. I think it'd be fun, but I just think I'm so out of the loop now. Cheer was like my life forever, but pretty much once I quit competitive, I really like didn't keep up with it at all. And so I just don't know anything anymore. Hi, Meg. I look like Alex Earl. Oh my God, no, I don't, but thank you. Yes, Reckham. Anyways, that's kind of the tea of why I quit cheer. And so, anyways, after that, I did competitive cheer. I mean, no, I didn't do competitive cheer. I did high school cheer. And that was it. So it was sad. Cheer, like I said, was literally like the love of my life forever. I think I would really like coaching, but I would really have to like re-educate myself on cheer because I know it's changed a lot. I mean, I quit cheer in 2017, so 8 years ago. Wait, 7 years ago? I don't know, I can't do math. When I was in college, I literally just wore sweats to class every day or like a giant t-shirt and shorts. So that's what I would wear if I were you. Dress comfy while you can, because when you graduate and have to dress in like normal people clothes, it sucks. The lashes are lashing. Yeah, maybe like one day when I retire, not retire, but like I'm older, but I would love to coach like maybe not cheer, but like Pilates classes, like bar. I think that would be really fun. I could see myself doing that over like going back to coaching cheer. High school cheer, I think it just kind of depends on like your program. Like my high school cheer program was really good. And pretty much everybody on the team also was a competitive cheerleader. So we were pretty advanced as well. Like we really ran it like a competitive cheer program and we competed and stuff. So like football season wasn't really that hard, but when we were doing competitions in the spring and prepping for competitions, like that was a grind. So for our program, I would say it was pretty hard. It wasn't as hard as competitive cheer, but it was still like, we weren't just like shaking pom-poms and like doing nothing, you know? But it depends. Some programs don't compete, so some are, I guess, easier than others. It just depends. Yeah, it really depends. It depends on the program. But I loved high school cheer. I thought it was really fun. And I loved football games and like being involved. I liked pep rallies. I just like to perform. So I always liked it. I think my high school cheer team, we got third at state when I was on the team still, my senior year. And then after that, they got second. And then now they've won state like 4 times in a row. Crazy. Oh yeah, I was drill team for that. I actually came up with that idea. So like when I was a senior, I was cheer captain. And I thought like for our senior night pep rally, it'd be fun if we did like a senior swap with the drill team. So like the senior cheerleaders would be drill team and then the senior drill team would be cheerleaders. And we did like a conjoined routine and it was so much fun. I loved being drill team. I learned how to do a jump split and a kick line. And it was so fun. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yes, this is L'Oreal Telescopic, and I do hate also when I have a bad lash day. It's like such a buzzkill. But yeah, cheer's fun. I just have to have a daughter so that she can be a little cheer girl. Sweats. I don't use foundation, actually. I just use the e.l.f. Halo Glow as foundation. Somebody earlier said it makes them too, like, oily. I have dry skin, so it really does me well. Thank you.